on a new al-Qaeda audio tape. Al-Qaeda's #2 man, Ayman al-Zawahiri, is criticizing President-elect Obama, warning him not to continue the Bush administration policies on Iraq. It's the first public al-Qaeda comment on Obama's victory. Joining us live now, Roger Cressy, an NBC News terrorism analyst. It's good to see you today, Roger.
You too, Contessa.
It kind of seems at this point that al-Qaeda doesn't particularly care who's the president of the United States. They're still going to have a problem with that person.
Oh. Yeah, that's exactly right. And if this is the opening salvo in the next war of ideas from al-Qaeda's perspective, it's not that impressive. What you see is Zawahiri going through some familiar refrains, but also calling out the president-elect very directly. References to Malcolm X is very interesting. And, of course, this reflects the influence, I think, of Adam Gaddan, the American al-Qaeda member who is so influential in a lot of the audio and video messages we've seen recently. So we're starting to see what tact al-Qaeda is going to take with the president-elect, and probably what we're going to see in future messages from them as well.
It seems like there's some sort of conflicting comment here, because on the one hand you have Ayman al-Zawahiri saying don't continue Bush's policies in Iraq, but then goading Obama to keep sending U.S. troops to Afghanistan. In fact, he says here, the dogs of Afghanistan have found the flesh of your soldiers to be delicious, so send thousands after thousands to them.
Well, that's right. And there's part of this message that really is petulant, and at the same time, there's another part of it that's very taunting. So, as is often the case with al-Qaeda's messages, it's playing to two audiences. One audience is the United States, and then the other audience is the Islamic world, and of course the fighters, or the mujahideen, as Zawahiri calls them. So he wants to continue to buck up the people who are fighting against America, and he makes references to Iraq, he makes references to Afghanistan, but he's also trying to lay down, if you will, the al-Qaeda ultimatum yet again. Either change the policies of the Bush administration or suffer the consequences.
Any real impact here?
Probably not yet. I think what will be interesting is, will there be additional messages? Will we hear from bin Laden himself? This video makes a reference to events that happened last Monday, so it's very current. And whether or not there'll be future messages where there are specific threats in them, I think is what we'll have to wait and see.
All right, Roger, thanks for your time.